Hi, I'm back now with another start of an update, and basically what we're doing now is adding these frames round. And now I'm not using the PE bits because I checked it and these plastic lugs wouldn't go into them, and the parts are so small I wouldn't be able to drill a bigger hole. So I'm going to go with what the kit says. So I'm going to be putting these handrails, I've got to trim them out a little bit, and I've got to put these ones on. Now I've already done some, as you can see I've done one on the side and that side, and see if it worked out right. So what we're going to be doing is adding the other side. So quite easy to do in some ways. So we're going to do the inner one first, and what I normally do, what I did do, let's get it this way for me because I need it that way. I need to get the first couple bits in, and what I do, I put a little bit of glue here. I don't know if I can come down a little bit, might better come down a bit closer. Yeah, I think that'd be enough. Yeah, if I move them out of the way, they won't get focused onto. There you go, and I move them slightly over. So here we go. So we're going to put this one on. So we'll get dip a bit more glue in here. I'm going to put a bit there, a bit there, a bit there, and yeah, I think I'll just start with those two. Didn't a bit too heavy, that one. So we're going to get these in. In fact, that is too heavy. I'm already blowing it, evaporates. Right, let's see if we've got enough there. Oops. Got to get them in the melts. Now, here we go. I'm going to put these on a little bit so a bit more better view. Yep, it's got to go into there and into those, and it goes like that. They're staying there, so that's good. So I'm going to do a little bit of job here, a little bit here, bit there, and a bit more around there. And that should be in. I'm going to just tilt it slightly to see if it's level, and to show you, there you go. So it is. I'm going to push it in a bit better. And hold them in place, like so. That should be gluing in nicely. Just going to put that up a little bit. There. And these won't affect the bit going in, which is good. And now we're going to do the long one. I don't think you need to see me blowing up. Got my head in. I think I've got my head cut something already anyway. There you go. So that's okay. So that's done like that. Now we've got to get this one on this side. And I can tilt it, I think. And I'll tilt it onto there. There you go. So you should be able to see it a bit better now. And here we go. So I'm going to put this bit in here first. So here we go again. Bit in that hole, a bit in this hole, a bit in that hole, and a bit in that hole. 4 will be enough to get us started. And then we're going to hold this very carefully and drop them into place. If you can get it level, that is. Slippery little suckers these are. But we'll go in now. We've got them in. Now I'm going to come away from that bit. And I'm going to see now if we can push, get the others lined up, which we can. And I'm going to do that. So we're going to do come in. Oops, don't want too much glue on here. I'm going to put that one and that one and get them in. pull it back a little bit to get it in. There you go. Whoops. And they're in. Now these ones are already in there. Oops, get a bit of glue off. So we get this in. And that one. And that one. Make sure it's level. And it is. And I'm going to push them in a bit better like that. And they're in. That one's coming out a bit. Making sure they're in. So I've got to go in a bit more of that one. I'm going to have to hold that for a couple of minutes now. Is it level? Not quite, because I want it up a bit. Like that. I'm going to hold that for a little while. Yeah, right, I'm going to hold that again. I'll come back in a couple of seconds. Right, what we're going to do now is get these handles. There's 6 of them. They've got to go onto the front in the indentations you can see here. So I've got it in zoom so you can't see that, but what I'm going to be doing is just showing you trimming these, and then I'll be gluing them on with it zoomed out a little bit more so you can actually see. So I'm going to put my goggles on so I can just make sure I don't cut too small, because there is a place it goes to. Now, I don't know whether you can actually see that. I think, yeah, you can see where the plastic, the actual handle finishes and the sprue connection that is there. So well, I'm going to be cutting those off. So what I'm going to do is get these like this and get right onto that line now and do it. Same with that one. And I've got to do that now 6 times. And I don't mind doing that, this bit on camera. Number 4. I think you can see that. I don't know if if I come up a bit closer you might see a little bit more, but there we go. So I'm going to cut that little bit there. There's like an indentation. You can rub it round along and you come along and it's the same now. Now I like these because these are 3D, so I mean I was going to use the PE ones and use those brackets, but the more I looked at it I thought to myself, no, I'm going to go with this. And I was going to go with this with the brass bits, as I said earlier on, but they were just too small, and the etching bit was obviously a smaller part to go into it. So, and I looked at drilling one, and I thought, no, I'm not gonna have many of them that I'll call perfect. So I've gone like this. And that's that one. So I've got 6 done. They go on the front. So what I'll do now is switch off, and the next time you see me is we'll be gluing them on. Right, we're back, and then we're going to put these handles on. Just had me din-dins. Anyway, so we get this one, and I'll put in, but I like to get to hit on a little bit sometimes. I don't know why I bother, but because I can see perfectly. Right, here we go. So we're going to put this one on. And there it is, and I'll move it out of the way. And I'm going to do one at a time, and I'm going to put some glue on this and start from the bottom. Oh, you can't see this, but never mind, I'll just move it this way and do it like this. It's got to go straight, and it has. I'm going to put a little bit more on, a little glue. And that is, oops, was straight until I touched it. It's going to come this way for me. Yep, that's nice, that's perfect. Don't want to touch that at all. So that's one done. Another one. I'll use these. As I said, yeah, in a previous video, I think I'd already said that I'll clean these up. Here we go again. And this one. Again, it's got to go straight. And it has gone straight, as you can see. In fact, if I zoom out, I think it'd be a bit better because it's... Oh, it has come into focus now, but if I come out a bit, it'll be a bit better. Yeah, I think that's better. You'll be able to see what I'm doing all the time then. There you go. So that one's done. And I might put a bit more glue on it, like I said. There you go. Good blowing. Nice and straight, bit of shiny with the glue. Actually, no, that one's needs to come down a bit. Hope you can't see what I'm doing. Trying to bring that down a bit. Yep, perfect. Ish. There you go. Another one to go on now. And that one's gone up slightly, so that's going to come down. That's better. A bit of glue there. Glue there. Make sure it's level again. And it is. So, 3 more to go. These are also handles and steps, as we said, I think, previously, because the screw does go up over the top and in. Still not 100% sure about that bit, but I think it's going to stay. Ooh, that one looks a bit... Oh, where'd it go? Oh, it's right. It flew through the air. A bit like Superman, I suppose. Don't know if you saw me sanding there, but might have done. Again, back on there, and back here again. Tempted to use my fingers. Tempted to use my fingers, but I won't. It's easy when it's like this, really, for me. Only funny when you're recording, things always want to go clicking off somewhere else when you want them to go somewhere as positive. So far so good. Always looks worse with a shine, because obviously there's 2 more to go. It's funny that one straight away. Quite funny really when you think about it. More glue. Not looking bad. And the last one. And then I'll switch off and see what we need to do next. Didn't hear a bit of painting soon, I think. We'll try. Oh no, I've got the decals to put on the back of this when I put a bit of varnish on it. Yep, and now I've got a bit more glue on that as well. Just going to make sure that I've got the pressure down right to make it, because they're a butt joint. Now, let's go a bit further. There you go. Yep, pleased with that. I have a bit of missed the surface into where the gaps are, just give it a bit more strength. But other than that, I think that's okay. I did a little bit of a shine there with the glue on. That's right. Right. That is done. So I've got to look for the next bits. I've got a bit of, right, I can do this. I'll show you this. I think have to move it. I've got to do some stretch sprues. And if I put that underneath there, it won't fall. And if I go there, and that goes in there. So we've got to go. We've got to bring this over. Oops. I'll put that over the back for the moment. I can get right over here. Now, just here and over the same side over there, I've worn the weld seam up, so I'm going to put a bit of weld seam on there with stretch sprue. So I shall do that off camera and show you gluing the bit on afterwards. So here we go. So I'll see you in a couple of seconds. Could be longer for me, but seconds for you. Hi, back now, and basically, as you can see, I've only got it sitting on there, but it looks okay. Now I have done the stretch sprue bit. I've got to turn that down, and the volume's all on the monitor's actually decided to do some echoing. I keep forgetting that sometimes. That's okay. All done. But this bit I've stretched sprue. You can see the bits of sprue that come up. I've actually added that, and the same on the other side. So we're all okay there. So that's been done, and I did that, and just prove it. I did use stretch sprue, and I was going to film it, but I thought myself, it was so this thing's so long. You know, I could have hung it over the back, but I was frightened of knocking it off. So basically, I've done that and used the liquid primer, and then might do a bit of welding seams a little bit more better, just to impregnate it later on using a little hot what they call it, pyrograph I think it's called, which basically just does a little bit of heated pen like a soldering iron, but it doesn't go to the same heat, as it were. Right, now what we've got to do now is we've got to, upside down, we've got to add this piece here, B22, it goes there just in front. I think you can see that there. Well, I can make it a bit higher. Yeah, you can see it goes into that little slot there, which is that slot there on the sub. So need to do that. I've decided I'm going to paint this all by hand around this area, because you won't be able to see it too much, and or mask it off and spray it. I could do that. That gap you won't see. So I might be doing that. This does sort of click into place. There you go, click straight into place. Now it's been sort of sorted out and fitted. So I want to do that now, but what I'm going to use is the PE parts, which I've just buried here. There you go, and you can know straight away when you see them, it's these two bits here have got to be done now. And they look quite large, but once you've folded them, I think they go in place just well. So I'm going to have a look at that first, but let's have a look, see if we can find the kit parts, see what they look like. And now they look a lot smaller, a lot smaller and more to scale than the other bits. So I'm tempted to go with that. Let's have a look. Let's put them up to next to each other so you can see what I mean. So there they are, and there it is. So there's a load of difference between the two. So I'm going to come offline, off camera. I'm just going to have a look at a photograph to see exactly whether they look as large as they are on the PE. Just to have a look. See you in a minute. Well, just looked, and there's no definitive answer, but I'm going to go with the plastic ones, just because even the bridges, they must have been modified at different times, because I know they carried on after the war. Whether this handrail system was to do with operational during World War II, which I'm guessing it is. A photograph I can see looking down, basically it's different everywhere, so you just got to go with your gut really. So I'm going to put the plastic bits on and not the actual photo etch bits, because they look way too big in my eyes for this. So I'm going to use the plastic ones, and I'm just going to go with it. So here we go. Let's cut these little devils off, and here we go. And this is them. There they are. This bit. And that bit. So these are both the same number. They are 22. So I'm going to cut them both off, and I'm going to cut some other bits off as well. I'm going to do these. And that one. And then what I'm going to do is going to put, where is this? I've done them bits I've put in, but I've actually got to put the lights in later, and I still need to look at that. So let's go back to that's then the two bits we've got to put on this outside of the tower. Then we've got some bits we have to do in the inside, and I will put this bit in just out of interest, the actual bracket, but I may not put the binoculars there. I might lay them on the bench in there, just out of interest. So we need to do something else. Where is it? Not on that one. Oh, here they are. So we need, not that bit there. Yeah, we'll do that later on, but we need these brackets. So 22, and 22 goes on both sides, I think. And no, 23. So it's 22. So we need to do this side. Whoops, if I turn this round here, if I push this back a bit further and bring that down, move that over. Oops, I'm always throwing my plastic bits on the floor. So that's the trouble with a big kit. So what I'm going to do is, because this is the way that is, so we're going to put number 22 this side. So, and I bet I've put 22 on the floor, so I've got to go down and get it. Sorry about this. Here there's 22 and 23, so we need these bits. So I'm going to cut off 22 because that's the one we need. And cut it that side. There we go. So I'm going to clean those three bits up first. And where's my little bits here? I'm going to do that. I like this sanding stick. It's sort of a soft one, very fine one, but it does the job. And then do that bit on the side. And I'll do the other one. The other side. These florey sticks are good. They were made for the purpose. It's a shame that he's actually stopped making them, but I've got a nice supply, so I shall possibly see me out anyway. So there you go. And then we've got to get this one done. Number 23, I think I said it was. Got to get that down level. And that side. That's it. If you look at it now, this one, 22, which is not 23 because the other one's 23 is over there, comes in like so. On the side. So we've got to go this side. It's got an indentation to go on, which you can see just there. So it goes quite close to that. So here we go. Get a bit of plastic glue. Put it on there. And go in, because just get the indentation right. See that? It's got to come over this side. And I'll put it into that bit there. There we go. It's gone into that bit. Oh. I've just left that to go in there and do its job. That's it. That's that one. And now I'll put these on now. Now I've got to see which way they go. Oh, I know which way they go now. So that bit goes out. So this one can go over here, go there. That's it. Right, here we go. Goes there. Push it up a little bit more, it should. That was good. Dropped it on the floor. Back up and do another go. Here we go again. It's got to get there in the end. Right, here we go. We'll do a little bit here. In fact, I'm not pleased with that. I'm taking it off because I think I could have done better with a bit of sand on that. That one's okay. But yeah, there's a raised bit just there on both of them. So what I'm going to do is screw that on quickly and give this one a sand on the flat surface, because that really isn't nice, because I could see it there. It would have been seen. Sorry. That is better now. I can put that one, this one over there, because it doesn't matter which way they go, because they're both the same orientation, as they say. Yep. Yep, that's good. So I can just get a bit of extra fin and just run it there and run it around there, into there, along there. Done. And it's done. Yep, that's that one. Now I've got to do the other one. That's it. Now I've got to do this one the other side now. And I want to clean that one like I did this one, because we'll screw that on. Because I need to do that one as well. Because I saw a real raise where the sprue was taken off. I could see it. I'm good at dropping things. Ron thinks he's got a monopoly on it, but no, he hasn't. I think I've got it. That'll do. Right. That's not done it again. This time I don't know where it's gone. Oh, turn it off, can't find it. Here we go. Back in a sec. Back! Found it. There we go. So I've got to turn this around now. And come at it from this side. So here we go. I suppose I should have come down a bit further, but never mind. I'll just move the camera a little bit. Right, just got to do a little bit of a rundown there. I always like to do this. Around there, around there, around there. And just pull that in a bit more, I think. Just a little bit more. Yep. There they are. What they're for, I haven't got the foggiest. But it could be a deflectors for these lights to say so they can't be seen. No, can't be that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. They're there. I've seen them in photographs, so but I've also seen a lot of these Mark 23s with nothing there. So, there you go. Right, that's it. Now we've got to do the 23. I think I said it was. That's it, which is this bit here. So we get that. Excuse me. Right, and then we're going to sand this bit off. Right, here we go. Got to get that bit sanding done. I'm not pushing on the sanding stick, I'm just pulling it across it just to get rid of that bit of plastic. Nearly there. That's about right. We'll go around this way. Got to do that bit because that's the same. There you go. So we're going to put that this side. Right, coming back in. There we go, and it's going to go in that bit there again, that little slot, which I can see better now. Might be that up at level as well. Right, leave that to dry. I might just have, I'm a bit lower on, I always put a little bit more in. And I can see it needs to go a bit more that way. Already that was a bit of luck, just looking at it slightly angle. Yep, perfect. There is aerials that come out of this. I think they put them in when they need to be used. So, there's posts at the back here that are actually wooden ones for flagpoles. That's what they look like, because they're actually a wood colour when you look at them on in photographs. And so now we've got these two, 11 and 12, I think. And let's have a look, see what we got. Yep, 12 goes this side, so that's 12. So I'll get that 12, number 12's got a little lip on it, 12, B12. And this is 12. And you don't need the number on this one because you can always see it's actually B12. I'll cut it a bit bigger than what I need. I think these two parts are exactly the same, so they could have gone either way. But it's best to keep them to the side you can. Yep, there we go. That's a little. That's it, so that can come out. Oh, you can't see me. I'm doing that bit there, and cutting that bit off there. And his dick. The only way I'm going to know if that was in view when I was doing just my goes when I do editing. Should be editing after this bit, I think. Take that little bit, nick that off with a knife. There you go. Now that bit can go on there. Now what does that bit? I'm going to have a look at the aerial to see if they were going, or do they need a hole to be drilled there. I'm not sure. Let's have a look, see what aerial numbers go in there, just out of interest. Ah, C8 goes in there, so it's C8. C8, that's the top bit, and that bit there. So yes, I've got a feeling it'd be better if I drill that. So what we're going to do is switch off while I get my little drill ready. And pin voice done. Back in a sec. Well, we're back, and worked it out by holding the drill up against it. It's actually it's a 1 millimeter. So it's a size 1. So there you go, and there it is on the proximate. It's number 1. There you go. So I'm going to get that out, and I'm going to drill the other one as well. So there's no point drilling one. Whoops! Oh dear, that went. Well, I'm going to call that doing a wrong Calvary. Oh no, I won't. Right, that's that one. And if I go to the actual sprue and do it on the sprue, there you go. We have to do that as well. There you go. Right, that's that bit done. So I'll take that out, put that back in its cup, and put this back in here. I've got one drill missing, which is a 0.3, and I know where it is, so I'll just have to get that up. I think that's the 1.3, and it's a 5 that's missing. No. Anyway, we'll sort that out. So that one's done. We're going to glue that in place now. Put that over there. I think I've cleaned that one up. Yep. So, where do we say this one went? Number 12 went this side, and the one that's on there still is This is number 11. I've got number 12 in my hand, so number 12, which is what I wanted anyway, so it goes on this side. So we've got to get that bit of clean up done on there. Get that little bit of glue will do this. Right, now this one goes on this side, number 12. There's a little notch there, so what I've got to do is get a bit of glue on here. And put it on the notch, which is going to be awkward, I think. There's a notch at the bottom, here it is. See, it's gone in their place now, sorry about this. There it is, I'm putting it on there. Get this in there. Have a look if it's on the other side, from the other side. Yep, that's perfect. Now to clean that up a bit round now, I'm going to do a bit of this. Just a bit of smoothing out where the glue is. There you go. That one's done then. That's it. Clean the old. It's cleaned up now. So there you go. So I'm going to do one on the other side now. I'll cut this one off. And here we go, number 11. I must have cut that bit off the other side. It's dropped to the floor. Excuse me. Oh, daisy. Oh, you wouldn't have seen my head anyway, which was a bonus. Right, now we're going to clean up on that bit. And then we've got a bit of sanding stick, which is somewhere. Oh, there it is, right in front of me. I'll just do that bit there. Then we're going to do the bit where it joins on. Not too much. Done. So that one should be alright. It's got the hole in it already, so we can just put it on the other side, which is over there. So I'll come in a bit quickly. Well, not quickly, but so you can see where I'm gluing it. Right, and you can see a little notch just there. That's where it's got to be glued on. So it's quite a small notch really, if you think about it. I might do it with this to get it started. See if this works. See if I can do it. Yeah, I can. So I'll go a bit of glue on. Whoops. So you can see the glue pop. Got to bit of glue on it, and now we're going to try and get it on where it should be. Nope, by hand seems to be the method to use. That means I've got to try and do it. What's here? Oops, went on. It went on and then came off. It's in the right place, just needs a bit more glue in there. I don't want too much, but I also want to get it in the right place. Yep, needs levelling up a little bit, that's all. Excuse me. Yep, that's levelled off. So now I've got all those in place. So I'll zoom out a little bit now. There you go. So you can see they're in place now. We're not too far off finishing. Now the only things that come off this now, and I'm going to cut these down a bit because I only need number 6. That's to do with the actual walkway, so I can actually cut this bit off. So we've got more spruce plastic to throw away, and there. So that's one bit, and this is the mast. There's another one for mast there somewhere. Oh, of course it's underneath. These aerials are very similar. So I can get rid of, oh sorry, I can get that bit, and that bit, and just keep that bit. That's all we need. And do the same with this bit. And then we keep that bit. So we've got 2 bits there to keep with the actual aerials bits. Because that's, believe it or not, that is the top of it. That's the wooden mast, wooden flagpole. It's got one either side on the front bit here, or the back. I can't remember which way it is. This is a walkway one that goes into onto the walkway. So I think there's 3 or 2. Gonna have to look, see if there's any more up here. Oh, there is, yeah. Here we go. So we've got 2 more. There's 3. I thought there was 3. So what I'm going to do is cut those off. Oops. And that's the other 2. That's 3 of them, which is what we need. So that's that, and that's that. We are really getting there. So this what's on this one. Nothing left there. Nothing left there. So that's rubbish. So all I've got now is that bit there, number 21, and I don't know where that goes, so I'm going to get A21 off, so I can cross that. I can get that bit. We don't need that bit. We don't need that bit anyway, as you know. That's the bit I'm going to keep on just in case. So I can get rid of there and there. I'll just, because we don't need this, but I'm just going to keep it for a little while. There we go. That's it. And we've got those old bits. All the bits that go over here. Anyway, I'll show them in the next video. Excuse me. I'll show the next video. So that's all gone. So we're getting down the sprues completely now. So I reckon tomorrow I shall finish adding bits and pieces and clean up bits ready for adding at the end. So yep, that's it. I want to call it quits. I'll just put that back on to No one, I'll just leave it like that so you can see. But that's what she's looking like. That it's gradually getting there, and it's not far away from adding bits. Now I've got the decals to come for this. You know when I said about the, I forgot to do this, about the rivets to go over here that I actually sanded all off because of the fact it sanded the top and they disappeared and it looked odd as they faded slowly. So I've got some decals, the 135 decals, and when I looked at them they look very similar to these ones that are coming up here. So I'll be able to put my rivets back in. I have to spray this gloss to do it. That'd be okay. I can just gloss this area, put the decals on, and then spray it over the base with the primer afterwards. That's the idea of it. I don't think anyone's even noticed that they're missing, but there you go. But I knew. So that's what we're doing next. That's what we've got to so far. So right then, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next update. Happy modelling.